Hey guys, this is Teoh again, back with my regular commentary about issues that I see are concerned with the youths. Now, came across this interesting article here published on May 16th, 2010, which is a Sunday. Now, the headline reads, "Encourage youths by empowering them," says Najib. And for those of you outside of Malaysia, that is our Malaysian Prime Minister, Dato Seri Najib Tun Razak. Now, he quoted three main principles or techniques, if you would say, to actually really extract the potentials of Malaysian youths at this new age. That is engagement, participation, and empowerment. And I have to say, Dato Seri, and to all the youths watching this, these three principles are the most crucial touching points for the youths to express their opinions, for the youths to actually gather together, to actually create that change, and for the youths to present their solutions, to implement them, to really bring about that positive difference that our country or any country in the world really need right now. Now, the Prime Minister actually quoted that there must be a different way or a different approach to what's really connecting with the youths today. The top to bottom style doesn't really work anymore, and I concur really to our Prime Minister saying, where in the past, where technology is limited, where knowledge is not as smooth flowing, it's not as easy to connect, it's not as easily accessible by young people like us, we had to rely on the wisdom of the old, hence top to bottom. Or we tend to assume that people sitting on top knows best. However, as we're more exposed to technology these days, I believe there's still a room where we need to give respect to the people on top because they have gone through the rags, they have known, they have seen the experiences that flash through their eyes. But because information is so free flow now, we connect so easily through social media platforms. We gather people who share the similar passion like us for free, for as little as zero cost. Therefore, I believe the top to bottom approach should change to a more symbiotic approach in which the top, we know you have the influence, you have the power, you have the age of wisdom to mentor and facilitate us youths. But at the same time, we youths are born in the age of technology. We are born in the age where we no longer rely on large budgets to get a group of people to come to actually champion a cause. We no longer rely on high influence to push our message out to the media. Media is particularly free now through YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. So there is something that you can learn from us, and there's something that we can learn from you. You need to help us to help you. So I concur with our Prime Minister saying, top to bottom style doesn't really work anymore. It needs to be symbiotic. Well, that's my opinion. Now, quoting what our Prime Minister said, he said, "We also need to encourage them to be participative and allow them to express ideas and show us what they're capable of. Through empowerment, we can let leadership skills and qualities shine among Malaysian youth." This is a no-brainer. This is the truth in which we have always been living in a stereotypical mindset, especially in Asian cultures, where we youths are taken upon as being naive. We lack the experience of people who have gone through the rags. We do not have that much resources and networks. And I agree, because we do have that weaknesses. Admit it, guys. Me and you, we do have that weaknesses. But I find that youth these days, because we're so passionate and because we have all these platforms that we can access with technology, we can actually start making a difference on our own. But at the same time, have you ever thought that when you open your Facebook group and when you organize that activity where you got all your friends, all your Facebook contacts, or anyone that you know to come together to champion a certain cause and make that one tiny change, a tiny change brings a lot of impact to the society in general. You're sending a message. But what I'm trying to say here is that when you do that, you indirectly exercise leadership skills. You exercise that leadership skill, that skill to appreciate, to understand, and to look for opportunities. At the same time, rally up people to support you and your cause. And I believe in this new age, like what our Prime Minister said, for the people who are sitting on top with the influence, the resources, the experience, and the networks, I believe it's time for a symbiotic approach again. You give us the opportunities, you give us the platform, hear us out, and let us do the work with you. Not for you, but with you. With your influence, you can help us create bigger impact. With our contacts, with our experience, and with our trust, especially among our peers, we can help you create that change and design that plan that can really bring our youths forward in the country. Now, our Prime Minister mentioned that for Malaysia to excel and become a great nation, we have to have future leaders and citizens who embrace good values. And I believe that is being done right now through universities, through colleges, but at the same time, from us socializing. But then again, people sitting on top right now should actually be good role models for us. Come down, reach to the grassroots, network, talk to us, be our mentors, and we can be your mentor as well. Because we can learn from you and you can learn from us. And for all the good values that you share with us, be rest assured. And I believe, and I guarantee all of you young people watching this or youths watching this right now, you would embrace the good values. I mean, it brings benefit to yourself, it brings benefit to the country. You could really create a bigger impact that way. Now lastly, what really caught my attention, and it was really touching coming from the Prime Minister, was that he said that engagement, participation, and empowerment, those are the keys to get youth to come out from their shell and be involved in activities that will spur the nation's progress. I mean, look at what's going on right now. Look at what you're doing. You're watching this video right now. Right after this video, hey, you could actually make your first difference, going to university, college, going to your society, offering a helping hand, joining a Facebook group, going to your university clubs and organizations to be part of them, to contribute that energy. You know, because we are always bounded with our low self-esteem. It's an Asian culture. We do not show off. However, if we're not given the opportunity, or if we do not explore the opportunities ourselves, how are we going to get out of our shell? How are we going to prove to people that we are capable and that our voices need to be heard if we could not gather the credibility to support us from the back in the first place? So I know I've been pointing fingers somewhat to the people with high influence in society right now, but I think there's a part that there's a role that you as a youth or the youths could play. That is, be an opportunist, explore opportunities, get out from your shell. And I believe when we offer ourselves first, people at the top would actually offer themselves as well to collaboratively create that big impact. So I concur with what our Prime Minister has just said, encourage youths by empowering them, says Najib. So with this, I thank you all for watching my video again, and I hope this piece of information here shows that Malaysia, well, the youth age is actually coming. Take care guys, and we'll catch you again in another video.